know what day it is. We got a guy, Google Gaga. I can't even talk yet. This is like one of the first things I talk to on a Monday morning. Look at this beautiful sun. Look, it's Cassie out the window. Again. She's sick today. Well, we're here in my mobile office today. I had the spicy shits this morning. I'm still feeling it. My stomach's, that upside down feeling. All from some spicy peppers from Jimmy John's. It was a long day yesterday. We got the truck stuck. We went down in a ravine and it rained the past few days. Didn't look wet, but damn, we sank like 6-7 inches. Back to the real beauty. Me. Oh, yeah. Let's get active. Let's get up. Let's wake up this morning. Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm gonna have to take another shit. This coffee isn't gonna help. I'm 4 months away going to Iceland. That's exciting stuff. I plan on getting a drone, try to capture some aerial footage. That'll be fucking cool. Hopefully I don't fly it into like a waterfall or something. Still need to buy a van. We're at 71 subscribers this morning. Popped one video off last night. Woke up to 1 subscriber, baby. Changing one life at a time. I feel successful just helping one person. It feels all worth it. And helping is just, it can be anything. It could be entertaining. If I am entertaining you, that is good enough. I don't care if it's being laughed at or laughed with. I'll take either. Leaving the world a better place. Good way to live. Yeah, like getting comments on here, it's very rewarding when they're obviously positive. When they're negative, it's a whole nother ball game. But I mostly get positive here. You guys are some good people so far. Small community, but cool community. And it feels worth it and rewarding when I get a positive comment. It's really cool. That's what it's all about to me. Having a community, building it, seeing what it's all about, seeing how it all reacts. And I simply just sit here and live my life, spectating my life. I finished my coffee. Delicious. Today we're in the truck. A much smoother ride today than my piece of shit car. Worse on gas, but safer trip. I usually only use my car as a city slicker, but I decided to have a safer trip today. What do I got going on this week? It's Monday. Same thing as every week. I never know. I just live day by day. Don't think I got any plans this week. Hopefully nothing comes up. But if it does, I'll be there to lend a hand to my fellow neighbor. I haven't edited a video in a while. These are all back. All the videos that come out, I actually edited like weeks ago. You're always viewing them weeks behind. I actually have not been able to sit down and edit just because I've been so busy with work and helping out other people. This weekend I might have at least one day. I just need one day. One whole day to edit some videos. But I also edit some after getting off work. I don't get much done with 2 hours an hour. I can maybe poop out one video for that time if I'm lucky. Workout videos are probably the easiest one to edit because it's just one big old video. And they're honestly one of my favorites to do. But I also like the life bit videos. Those are fun because it's just a whole bunch of quick shots of different days that make up pretty much a week or two. I don't know if you can tell how bad it looks. You're wondering how I got smashed. It was a log. A log. I was lifting a log with a buddy, and the buddy dropped it. You know who you are, buddy, you motherfucker. Just fucking with you. Shit happens. I'm just gonna pay him back when he ain't looking. Helped my cousin move some of his stuff from his house yesterday. It's actually the home I'm painting, and that's when we got stuck with the truck and trailer. We went down into the ravine and got stuck. Yeah, we had to have the tow guy come out. Took like 2 hours too to wait for the man. And when he got there, he took like 30 minutes to figure out how he was gonna do it. I'll show you a quick snapshot. Look at that. We're stuck. We're not just a little stuck. We're stuck. That was us stuck. I almost finished my Green Lights book when we were stuck, so I was productive. I read about 30 pages of Matthew McConaughey's book. I got like 9 pages left, so one more sit down and I can close that book. And I'm gonna miss reading Matthew McConaughey. Miss talking to him. I feel like I'm talking to a buddy when I'm reading it. He's lived life. Pretty good book. Just perspectives on life and how he lived his and how he's still living it. I don't think I got much going on this week. Maybe watch a movie this weekend. I think the last time I watched a movie was on my birthday. Beau is Afraid. crazy fucking movie. Watch it. If you like being confused and like just weird twists and turns and like metaphorical things on screen, watch Beau is Afraid. It's a long one, but it's good. It's weird. It's crazy. Ooh, yeah. Gotta wake up. Gotta get ready to paint. I'll be listening to some Dan Coe today, and while I'm painting, maybe some Chris Williamson. He's got a new podcast out with Healthy Gamer. I want to get more into him. I want to get his book too. Maybe that'll be my next book. A little bit cold. Let me turn up the heater. Do I have a story? Oh, I have a story. I was at Menards 2 days ago, and I was an idiot. I was getting some blinds for my rental. I had the blinds in my hand. I didn't have a cart or anything. I just figured I'd get blinds and leave the store. But there was some energy drinks that caught my eye that were like $1, and then there were some that were like 58 cents a can. I was like, damn, that's a good deal. They had like 200 milligrams of caffeine. I was like, oh, I'm a hound. $1 for 200 milligrams, and I'm gonna do that. They were like Monster coffees, and they were shit, by the way. I don't like them. But I put them on top of the blinds, and I was like holding them, like all like walking, and I literally walked like 3 feet, and one of the monsters fell, and you know the rest of the story. That bad boy hit the ground, and they're called Nitro Boost. They're like Nitro. I think they feel more condensed in the can, like more pressure. And as soon as that thing hit the floor, it exploded and like jumped 12 feet up in the air and sprayed all over the aisle. All over. Like it was all over the floor and sprayed all over like products on the wall. It was embarrassing. I looked around and nobody was there. And then I kept looking around for somebody. I couldn't find anybody. I walked out to the cashier and I was like, hey, who do I tell there's a mess on an aisle? I was like, I dropped a Monster and it's all over. And I was like, I can help if you need. And she just smiled and she's like, no, you don't need help. And she dang her little ding. And then someone came over and like, he said there's a Monster he spilled. And I was like, oh no, it's not spilled. It's sprayed. It's showered the aisle. I felt bad whoever had to clean that up, but it was embarrassing for me. I walked away. It was on my conscience for like 30 minutes. But it's like, oh well. Shit happens. You live, you learn. Use a cart. Don't try to put everything in your hands. But that was my story. That happened on Saturday. Been funny to have on video. But I don't walk everywhere with like a GoPro on my head. But yeah, it wasn't even worth getting them. I actually left that store that moment and didn't get any of those drinks. I left with just blinds. I came back later that night with Cassie and bought a few energy drinks. That was my excitement on my Saturday. And every time I start these videos, I feel like I'm not gonna have anything to say. I just like, sometimes I just don't want to talk because I'm like, I'm not interesting. Seems to be interesting once I get it out there. Seems to be somewhat enjoyable. Just keep talking. Just keep going. Don't ever stop. I was like, I kind of want to listen to something on my drive, but I was like, I can just listen while I'm painting. I'm not gonna make a video while painting. I wanted to listen to Chris Williamson podcast on the way to work. But like I said, I got like 9 hours of painting, so I'll save it for that and make a little YouTube vid. Little media for the tube. The infinite tube. YouTube should be. It's just an infinite amount of media. It's crazy how much is on here. I'm just a small fucking 0.0001% of what can go on the internet. Isn't that nuts? There's so much content, so much media on here. You can do anything on here. It's crazy. You can do whatever you want. It can be anything. It can be entertaining, educational, financial, like, spiritual, religious, political, whatever the fuck you want, you can put it out. And people will come. It's crazy. There's people like you, there's people like me, and they'll find you eventually if you keep to it. And that's what I'm doing with this shit. I almost feel like I'm in a new niche myself, but I know I'm not. I'm just another person doing this. I don't even know what you would consider my type of videos. The closest I can think of is vlogs. I'm not trying to fit into a niche. I'm just doing. the more I'm doing it, the more I feel like I am in a new niche, creating a niche. I don't think I'm creating a new niche. If I had to compare this to anything, it's I'm vlogging, but I don't even like using that term because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm a vlogger. I'm Kyle McDermott, and I'm just simply uploading videos onto the internet. And I think we all can do this. And that's why I want to say this is a new niche, because I feel like I am the avatar of my niche. Feel what I'm feeling. Are you feeling what I'm feeling, Mr. Krabs? Do you really want to know what I'm feeling? I'm just documenting myself along the way. Like, I'm sure these videos are I'm gonna have kids eventually, and you're gonna see that, and it's like, that's cool to me. I don't like seeing change either, because there's this saying of like, people who are like, man, you've changed. And I've learned this from Chris Williamson's podcast, where he said people will say like, oh, I've watched you change, but those people just don't know how to say, I've watched you grow. Like, they look at you more like, man, this guy's changed. They just don't understand how you've grown. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I think is really cool, to document yourself, and you get to watch yourself grow. It's fucking cool. And I've only been doing this for 2 months, so I'm excited to keep going. I'm not stopping. Yeah, and like having kids and going on vacations, just living, growing, good, bad, whatever it is, documenting it along the way is cool. I wish I'd have been doing this much longer. I feel like I'm a brand. It sounds bad, but I am the center of this place. How I view it. It sounds selfish. It's true. It's all about me, baby. Like I said before, the shit's for me, but by it being for me, can be for you, because you get to learn along the way too. Well, here goes Cassie, probably saying, I love you. I love you too, Cassie. She was waving me goodbye. She's on her exit. And we're in separate cars because she goes to a play after work. I don't know where we're going today because she's sick, but you'll see where we go. Snapshot, boom. You seen it? Cool. Move on. But yeah, the new niche. Maybe that'll be the video's name. New niche. Like I said, I don't know if it's a new niche, but it's new for me. I don't feel like I'm trying to fit into a niche. I'm doing what I enjoy. I'm just recording shit. It doesn't have to be in a format. You don't have to do what other people are doing. It can be whatever. Stare at a wall for an hour and upload it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stare at a wall for an hour and upload it. I'm committed. It's coming. Expect a man staring at a wall for an hour coming out soon. There's actual benefits of staring at a wall. You force yourself into a meditative state. And some people have like cathartic experiences after doing it. Pretty much just making yourself be bored for like the first 10-15 minutes, and then your mind starts to wander as you would meditating. I just gotta find a good wall to look at. Oh my god, we're low on gas. I thought we'd be good. I really did. Well, I'm gonna be a little late. You can never be late because you're always on time. The time's always on. Hopefully they have diesel here at this Shell. I'm gonna be upset. Oh man, I don't think they do. You gotta be shooting me. Alright, that's some gay shit. A combination of words no one's ever said before. We made it to the gas station. How much is diesel right now, a gallon? 4.039. I prefer the Casey's gas station myself. They just got good food, you know? Casey's breakfast pizza. Give me my receipt, goddammit. Clerk. Screw it, I'm not going in. I don't need it. Right, we're filled up. We're dieseled up. I think we're hitting the end of our trip. You know what that means. It's time to say goodbye. I'll see you in the future. I won't see you. You'll see me. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for tagging along on my trip. It's always a pleasure to brain dump some shit onto you. From my brain to your brain. I'll see you later, motherfucker. That smells good.